Hey, thanks for tuning in to Eskimo TV. I'm Jason Escamilla, your host, and today I'm going to be talking about the 2017 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers film. I am going to go ahead and have to say it, and I hope that y'all aren't mad at me, but I really did not like this film at all. And I'm going to talk about what I think could have been better and what parts of it I didn't like, which is a lot. What I could tell the writers were trying to do was tell the backstory to the Power Rangers and really show us who these characters are, so that way we can like them, feel for them, and care about them. The thing was, I really didn't care for much of these characters other than the blue one. It was a good idea, but the backstories that they shared, in my opinion, again, you can have a different opinion, but in my opinion, they could have been a lot more captivating. The other problem I had is that there was not that much action, and the whole morphing sequence didn't fully take place until the very end of the movie. Okay, if you're gonna do that and you're gonna tell these backstories, they better be really good backstories. Develop these characters really fast so we can really care about what's gonna happen at the end. But instead, I just got very superficial detail to all these characters. A lot of them met in detention. They were rebels. The Red Ranger, the leader, got into a wreck for recklessly driving at the beginning of the movie. I didn't really connect with those characters. Maybe you did, but I didn't. The other issue I have, and again, it's just a movie, is how does Rita know where all these characters are? I could have sworn that when she showed up in the Yellow Ranger's room, this is just a dream, because there's no way Rita knows where she is. And I get it, she's a villain, she has powers. I know in the TV show she had the big microscope, but I mean, she doesn't in this film. I thought it was completely a dream, and when it wasn't, I thought it was really cheesy, just a, cheesy way for the character to be like, I saw Rita, we have to actually do this, and had Rita not shown up, then the characters would have given up. So she did a disservice to herself by showing up and threatening this Ranger. I didn't like that the Blue Ranger morphed into the Blue Ranger before they all actually, did the morph sequence. And then the morph sequence wasn't that great. We were waiting for them to finally transform, and I felt like they should have taken a moment of time to show them transforming and it be really, really cool. But I just felt like it wasn't. If you disagree with me, please tell me, and I believe that people have different opinions. I thought that the Power Rangers theme song was really cool, and that lasted about 5 seconds. One of the things I was really looking forward to was Bryan Cranston, who plays Walter White from Breaking Bad, being a really good Zordon, and he was, and this isn't Bryan Cranston's fault, I think this is more of a writer issue. I felt like Zordon was kind of selfish in a way, when he was saying, I need y'all to morph so I can come back. It was just a self-fulfilling need. I was like, that's not the Zordon I remember. And eventually he made up for that by allowing the Blue Ranger to come back. And then when they morph, I didn't even see them use that power crystal that they found that's supposed to help them morph. I apologize if I sound like I'm going on a tangent about the things that were wrong with this movie, but there was a lot. I'll try to think of 3 things I like near the end to make up for it. I promise. I'll try. The other thing is when the train hits the car, which that was cool. There's one positive thing. I didn't expect that. And any good movie that does something you don't expect, that's pretty good. But it was what the heck? They should be dead. And I get they're the Power Rangers, but the movie doesn't explain how they woke up in their homes. I think it would have been cool if there was a scene where the car was in slow motion and then, you see the 5 colors transfer out of the car so you can kind of see that they teleported. Because I don't even know if that's what happened. Did they teleport? were they just supernatural strong that they endured the crash and then, you know, they met? I don't know. I don't know how they got home, and I think that the movie could have explained that. I mean, I think that they would have, naturally, if it was any normal person, they would have wanted to know how they got there. They would have asked Zordon. I would have asked Zordon. If I woke up somewhere and I knew that it had something to do with this new supernatural power, I would probably ask the person who's over all of this. I did like the scene at the end where we do get to see the original white/green Ranger and pink Ranger from the original series. That was a really cool cameo appearance. One thing I liked in the post credits was it revealing to us the Green Ranger is going to be in the next film, and I hope the next film is a lot better. Here's what I think can happen to make this movie redeem itself. I think that they've told the backstory to all of these characters, and so we know them, and so I think what could happen that would be really good is now the plot moves forward. They don't continue with the cheesy stories with all of these characters. They move on and start a plot that is very suspenseful, mysterious, grabs our attention, and I think that would make up. That's what I thought overall for this Power Rangers movie. I apologize if you felt like I was trash talking it. That I really didn't want to do that. I wanted this movie to be a better experience for me. I loved the original Power Rangers, and so let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agreed or disagreed with me. Make sure you share, subscribe to my channel, and I'll definitely look forward to posting some more videos in the next coming weeks. I'll see you guys later.